Some people come up with the excuse in bodybuilding that they don't have time to eat, don't have time for a meal, they don't have time for the nutrition. But I'm here to prove them wrong. 60 grams of oats, 20 grams of whey, water, pour it in, and then shake it up. Shake it up, shake, 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 shake. Then around 10-20 seconds later, you've got yourself a meal and you're hydrated for the workout. It's a fitness checking back in. I've just come home from university, as you can see. It's around 7:30 right now. I had my busiest day on a Monday because I have a 9 to 11 lecture, then a 4 till 6 lecture, so I've got that 5-hour gap to do, well, revision obviously, but it's quite hard, and then 4 till 6, and I've just got back, just in the bike shed, putting my bike away, and then I'm going to go and eat something. So I thought on the train home that I'd make a day in the life video for tomorrow. I've got a workout planned, I've got a 3-hour lecture, and I've got food. What more could you want? Stay tuned. And I thought I'd actually give you a quick injury update. It's a very small one, to be fair, but I did my first bench session of this week of the 3 I'm going to be doing in my new training split that you can check out on my video. I'll put a link in the description. After doing my 5x4 on the bench press, I moved on to some hypertrophy work, and I was doing some tricep skull crushers on the bench. I was happily doing it. On my 3rd set, did 10 reps, and we went to put the weight down. Didn't realise there were the 2 wheels sticking out from the bench from behind. So as I put the weight down, I trapped my 4th finger between the weight and the wheel. So if you compare this 4th finger to this 4th finger, you can see it's a little bit fatter at the bottom. And so basically I just had to shake it off. I was a man about it, I promise. So I did my bench session today on Monday, and now it's time for my squat and deadlift workout. Enjoy. So back in the gym with a fitness, and today was my first squat and deadlift session inspired by Matt Does Fitness's training split. And I've left a video of him explaining the training split in the description below, but as you already know from a previous video, I've modified it for myself to do it over 5 days rather than his 6. So I started off with a 5x4 on squats with 102.5 kilograms, and that was really cool. When I first entered the gym this morning, it was around 7:30 I think, no, 8 o'clock actually. And there was no one in the gym, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to record everything, which I did. But then 20 minutes in, there was a guy who came in who's actually pretty cool because he quite likes it how I film everything I do. With these squats, you can see I'm trying to get in the hole at the bottom of the movement, but you can see my knees are also caving in slightly. But this was due, I think, to my lack of focus. I thought I was focused when I started each set, but I could see from here that I need to focus on pushing my hips outwards, keeping them open so I don't let my knees cave in towards the middle. Because I actually addressed this error, and with my last working set I really tried to focus on not letting my knees cave in. And you can see there is a slight improvement, but there's still a problem that needs to be treated. And then I went on to 5 sets of 4 of conventional deadlifts with 142.5 kilograms. And you might be surprised with the weights I'm using for all 3 of the main movements, deadlift, squats and bench. They are quite light compared to a lot of other lifters my age, but I've only been training for a year and a month. So personally I think I've made quite good progression in just over a year. Now I've tried sumo squats in the past, but I didn't find them very comfortable, which is why I do conventional deadlifts. Oh yeah, and with regards to the weight, I'm actually trying to build my strength with this session and this workout regime. I'm not trying to test it each time. And for the form police out there, I know my back is rounding slightly, my lower back in the movement, which is something I've been trying to address recently, and I haven't been sure why it's been doing that. I originally thought it was because my hips were too low, so I wasn't actually doing a deadlift, I was trying to squat the weight up. So then now I think I'm having too high hips. So I've been checking out more videos on deadlifts, and I think I just need to find my optimal position to start with. So I need to focus about driving through my heels, pushing the weight up with my legs, as well as pulling with the lower back. I think it also is just focusing before each set to make sure that my form is on point. I then moved on to some hypertrophy back. I did do some lat pull downs, but it was quite busy in that area of the gym. But it's quite cool in this gym because we have a free weights room, which is away from all the kind of hippie area of the gym where the treadmills are, where there's some pretty bad weight sections. And this is more of a hardcore section where you can actually grunt, you can throw the weight down, so that's pretty awesome. I did some bicep curls, some T-bar rows, and I went on to some hamstrings and also did some calf raises. I did all these exercises for 3 sets and for about 8 to 12 reps, controlling the weight and make sure I get the best contraction possible. So the whole point of this regime is so that I can gain strength and muscle at the same time. Going to end the commentary here, guys. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. Just finished my squat and deadlift workout, and I'm just enjoying my post-workout shake, but I forgot my creatine, which pretty sucks. And I did some hypertrophy back and some calves and hamstrings after that, but that only took around 20 minutes, so the whole session was about an hour and 10 minutes. So I'm going to have this, get some frozen berries from Tesco, and I'll show you my post-workout meal, and then I'll be off to my university lecture. I'm feeling fine, and it's post-workout meal time. It's about 11 o'clock, so I'm going to have to go to uni in about an hour and a half because I've got a 12:50 train, so I can get to my uni lecture for 3 o'clock. So for my post-workout meal, I've got a sweet chilli wrap with lettuce, tomatoes, refried beans and reggae sauce in there. It tastes so good with the reggae sauce. And this is a new concoction that I've made up, which is really good. In here I've got 100 grams of oatmeal, 25 grams of whey protein and 5 grams of creatine. Because I forgot to put the creatine in my post-workout shake. And then I've got frozen berries on top, so they start to melt into the oatmeal, but it also adds a nice cold contrast to the hot oatmeal. So I'm going to have this food while watching some YouTube, make some food for uni, do some work, and I'll see you soon. Off to uni. I've got 7 minutes to find a place for my bike and get my train ticket. My quads are so pumped from that cycle ride. There's no one on the train. Oh yeah. 4-seater to myself. Just arrived at Kingston Uni and I've got some time, so I'm going to get some food. The usual tomatoes, couscous, peanuts and tuna. Cheers. Finally got home from that 3-hour lecture, and I was actually quite happy with the feedback I got. I thought I would have plagiarised more than I had, and I don't think I need to make many changes. So now I'm going to wrap up this video by showing you what I had for dinner. So here's how I'm finishing off the day with my dinner and a last snack. A wrap with turkey breast grilled, tomatoes, white potato with obviously some ketchup, broccoli, carrots, and of course got some reggae sauce in there as well. smells very nice. Then after that, I'm going to finish off with a couple of caramel rice cakes from Snacker Jacks. They're very good macros, only 51 calories. Thanks again guys for checking out this full day of eating with a University Bodybuilder. Sorry if it was quite long, but let me know in the comment section if you like these kind of videos. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Have a good day guys, and I'll see you in the next video.
And keep making gains.